Hi, my name is Jesse Garcia. I'm here to talk about your pool pump, your pool filter, and your pool in general on opening up your pool and things to look out for. Now, the first thing you want to check out is your pool pump. As you can see, my pool pump hasn't been opened right now, and what happens is it might need to be primed. Now, if we turn it on right now, we see that no water is being pumped in. So since no water is being pumped in, that tells us that the unit has to be primed. One of the best ways to prime a unit is to open your pool pump, get a gallon of water. Hopefully if you have a 5-gallon bucket, the more water you put in there, the quicker it's going to prime. So you fill this in that bucket slowly. Let it get in the line. Put your lid back on as quickly as possible. Turn it on. Some of y'all might have a breaker system or might have another system. We actually have a light switch here. Click that on and wait a while. Start looking at your pump and you should start seeing water. Like right now, you guys can't see it, but there's a little bit of water coming through little by little. It's building pressure. Now don't expect all of it to kick on right away. It's going to take a little bit of time to bleed out all that air. One of the things I like to do is right here on your filter. If you can see it, I'm going to open it up, bleed out some of that air. You can hear the air being bled out. Now the pump is starting to pick up a lot more. You can see the water pumping out and it's being primed. The air is breathing out more, pushing out more. So now you can see our pump is on full effect and it is going. Now, if you want to step around this way, Chris, real quick. Your operating temperature of your filter, if you look at your side glass and your pressure, should always be between 15 and 25. Between 12 and 17, I'm sorry. Ours operates a little bit higher, which is 17. The reason it is leaking right now is because we're going to open the pump up to show it to you, but it should be between 12 and 17. Right now, what we are going to show you is the operating temperature should be between 12 and 17. Now that should be your start. Now what you want to do is whenever it gets 10 psi higher, which could be anywhere between 22 and 27, you want to go ahead and backwash it. One of the big mistakes people do is they don't backwash. They backwash it too much and don't allow the filter to go. Now this right here, you always want to go on a clockwise motion, and you always want to remember you want to go to filter, backwash, rinse, and then back to filter. Just make that work. Now also, I'm going to open this up for y'all guys and show you guys something. Close my valves real quick so I don't lose my pressure. Now Chris, if you want to come over here. Some of y'all guys might need to have your sand filter changed. If you do, one of the best ways is you're going to put a bag on top of this assembly, push it down, and grab a cup and slowly start scooping out all the sand. So you get to the very bottom. When you get to the very bottom, you're going to have some things called laterals. And what they look like big fingers with a lot of holes. And you're going to check all your laterals for any broken laterals or anything like that. Usually at that time, what I like to do personally is I like to replace them all and get them all brand new and get them go while I replace it with sand. Now if you're going to go with sand, I recommend, there's a new one called a Zion sand. That's a little bit better because it brings everything down to, instead of 20 microns, which regular sand and silica sand does, that Xeon brings everything to 4 parts per million. 4 microns, I'm sorry. And that's a whole way better to get everything cleaner. Now when you're reinstalling this, one of the things you are going to need is you're going to need pool lube. Pool lube is a very great thing to use. Don't try to put this on by yourself, because it's going to take forever without pool lube. Because there's a little indentation in here where the seal fits. So what you can do is put some pool lube around it. Move it around. Put your ring inside that little indentation. Go around with it. Put some on the top. I like to put some in the threads to help it thread in a little bit easier, but that's all on preference. Now you got a pool back in service. One of the next things I want to show you is to have a pool kit. Now in this pool kit, there's certain things you want to test for in your pool. And they go in this order when you're trying to balance. First thing you want to do is your calcium. You want to balance your calcium, then your alkalinity, then your pH, and then your chlorine. If you do that, your whole pool will be running straight and be having it blue as possible. Thank you for your time, and that's all I got to say.